This video is brought to you by the new SimsRecording Instagram page. Stay updated on my YouTube, my Twitch, and my other wacky hijinks by following me using the link below. Thank you. Back in June of 2020, I checked out IK Multimedia's Amplitube 4, and I remember being blown away by it. Fast forward to the fourth quarter of 2020, and IK Multimedia comes out with Amplitube 5, which offers more amps, more cabs, and effects. In today's video, I thought it would be cool to check out the standard edition of the somewhat new Amplitube 5 from IK Multimedia. Buckle up. Before we go on and read what Sweetwater has to say about this program, I just need to remind you guys that if you like my video and you want to see more, definitely drop a like down below, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you're notified when a new video goes up. Like I said, 1,000 subs by the end of the year, we can do a giveaway. So here we are, Amplitube 5, Standard Edition. There's a Max Edition. There is a standard edition upgrade version. We are focusing on the main standard edition, the cheapest one, which is like $99.99, while the max version is like $100 something, $400. Okay, so we got Sweetwater opened up. What's new in Amplitube 5 standard edition? According to Sweetwater's page, it says fully redesigned user interface with resizable display, a VIR, which is a volumetric impulse response cabinet engine, which, by the way, I did not play with in the demo. I apologize for that, but basically it gives you a better perspective of miking cabs. It gives you like this cool 3D screen to play with. It's really nice. A custom impulse response loader, which means you can load up any impulse response you have. You can use it. Customizable signal chains, expanded rig and effects capacity, mixer for combining amps, cabinets, and direct-in signals, and a redesigned power amp and improved impedance matching. And what's kind of cool about this is if you're not using a DAW and you are just using the standalone app, there is a looper that you can play with. There's up to 4 tracks I think you can loop, and there is an onboard 8-track recorder DAW in standalone mode. And other features in Amplitube 5 Standard Edition features game-changing virtual amplification for guitar and bass, redesigned gain structure and power amp to speaker interaction adds realism. Volumetric impulse response, as I mentioned before. Engine offers a 3D area for mic positioning. Completely customizable signal chain up to 57 models. Redesigned scalable GUI makes operation easier than ever. There is an ultra tuner that gives you precise digital tuning accurate to 1/100th of a cent. Individual speaker selection, speaker interaction modeling. There's a cabinet mixer for mics, room, direct in, and master level. The 8-track DAW, as I mentioned before, and it's infinitely expandable via IK's custom shop. Basically in-app stuff that you gotta buy. But yeah, as I read, there seems to be a lot of cool new stuff compared to Amplitube 4. I remember hearing about this late last year. I didn't know when it was going to come out. Apparently, it's been out for the last 3 or so months. It's been out since like late 2020. I'm going to assume like December or something. So when I bought this software a couple of days ago, I remember being very, very excited to do a demo on it. Spoiler alert, I had a great time. I had a blast. But yeah, with all that blabber out of the way, let's go into the program and check it out. Okay, so here we are on the main window of Amplitube 5. I am not going into a DAW. I am using the standalone app, and we are filming this portion in OBS. So, as you can see, with the default setting, we have this Marshall style amp. It is called the Brit 8000, which is based off of the Marshall 8000. We're going to turn my guitar up. I'm using for this half of the video my Epiphone Les Paul, which has been modified. There's a video going over the entire process. I'm not going to bore you talking about it. Alright, let's see how this sounds. This is the default preset. I can turn that up a little bit more. And sorry if my guitar's a little bit out of tune. I really need to work on the intonation on this thing. But yeah, the default setting alone sounds pretty good. And right off the bat, just on the standard edition, you are given plenty of pedals, plenty of amp heads, plenty of cabs. You can even use your own custom impulse response. And you got a lot of effects for your rack. I don't know, rack effects, is that what they're called? But yeah, you can grab some of these and just drop them in. You can put your cab here. You can put your pedals right after the direct in. It's pretty neat. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the output down because this is a loud one last time I checked. So this is the Appetite preset, which, as you might have thought, Appetite for Destruction / it's a no-brainer. We got the Marshall style Brit 8000, as I said before. We got a digital delay rack, noise gate, diode overdrive, which you can simply find over here in the effects under distortion. And it seems that we're doing a double cab here. There is a 2x12 closed vintage, and then there is a 4x12 Brit 8000, which comes with the Brit head. And it's going to sound like this. Not bad. I'm not a lead guy, but it's fine. We can't go through this preset without going into the neck position of the Epiphone because, come on, it's Slash. But yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty neat. So now we are going to go down here. Next, Bad Rock. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, that's loud. That is loud, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, silly me, I'm still in the neck position. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Next up we have both amps. I think this is kind of a clean, crunchy sound. So yeah, a little bit crunchy, but mostly clean. That's pretty cool. What's on here? Just a compressor? Okay. And for racks, digital delay, digital reverb, 4x12 closed vintage. Okay, all right, that seems to make sense. So next, what do we got? Buckley. This is an American Tube Clean 1 going into a digital reverb rack. There's only a compressor, but it's not even on. And then there's a 4x10 open vintage. Let's go ahead and just turn the compressor on because I'm curious. Of course that B is out of tune. Oh, this is a loud one. This is a loud one. What is this? Build to Rock. It's got the Tube Lead 1, which is also a Marshall-based amp. We got a diode overdrive. That is also not on. And then we have a graphic EQ, digital delay in the racks. We're rocking, I think, 2 4x12 closed vintages. You get the idea. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's turn on the overdrive. I'm joking. I don't want to get claimed. Okay, driving in Arizona. Pretty cool. I'm assuming this is a Fender-based amp. Like, most of these are not really name brand. I do have a Soldano name brand, but I think that's custom shop, so we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so we got the American Tube Clean 1 going into a Paramedic EQ. We got a compressor, 2 overdrives, which are all not on. Let's experiment. Almost messed that chord up. Let's turn one of the overdrives on. Okay. Honestly, I could get that sound with just one of these, but that's okay. Okay, so I know this one's going to be a loud one. This is from the 80s. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a Brit 8000, a Brit Tube Lead 1. We got a delay on one rack, a reverb on the other. We are rocking the cab for the 8000 and the cab for, I'm assuming, no, that ain't the cab for it. But we're rocking a 4x12 closed vintage for the tube lead. One's a well padded room, the other's a typical studio room with the microphone sort of high. And then to end it all, digital chorus. Okay, and we got a compressor and an overdrive here, which are both not on. I think they're all off, depending on the preset. Yeah, that compressor gave it a little bit more grit. Let's turn on the overdrive. I like that. I like that one. That's a favorite. That is a favorite. Summer of '69, based off of the Bryan Adams hit. I better turn this down. Alrighty. You get the idea. Okie dokie. So we have the Stratocaster plugged in, and we're going through the SRB clean and solo finally. I waited until the end because honestly, this preset, I didn't even need to make a preset for my Stratocaster. Like, this is good enough. It sounds really nice. Modified Stratocaster, there's a video if you want to check out that too. We got the Tex-Mex pickups. I think that's it. All right. Let's go into the neck position. That is nice. And with this preset, we got the Tube Clean 1. We got two 4x10 open vintages. The miking is a little different. Position-wise, I think they're the same microphones. Paramedic EQ, 2 compressor in the racks. Both of them are on. And I really like this. So we got the diode overdrive. I leave it the way it is. I can turn it down just a little bit. It just sounds so good, so gritty. Like, come on, that is amazing. Okay, and finally, we have my own preset that I made myself with all of these components that you can use. But yeah, so what are we doing here? We got the diode overdrive on, the compressor on, and a noise gate. Because this amp is a little noisy. This is a 4x10 open vintage. We got the 57 style over here on the right side, the left con. We got the condenser right where it was before. We got these two condenser 87s over here. And yeah, here's what that sounds like. And we're back. It's just the right amount of crunch. Yeah, I think that's it. So my standalone thoughts on the standard edition of Amplitube 5 is, it's incredible, but I truly think that they brought their A game on this one. This is just insane. The amount of cabs, amps, pedals, effects, all that stuff blows my mind just on the standard edition alone. I can't even imagine what the Max version is like. But yeah, if you don't got the $400 and you still want to check this program out, I recommend checking out the standard edition. It's only $99.99 and it is awesome. It's incredible. I honestly am happy with just this version. I honestly do not care whether I get the Max version or not, because I think that this is enough. I mean, come on, I forgot to mention this earlier, but you're getting 12 amps, 13 cabinets, 8 speakers, 5 microphones, 19 stomp box models, 17 racks, 6 rooms, and a flipping 8-track DAW for $99. Seriously though, think about all the amps, cabinets, and stomp boxes that these are all based off of. Look them up online and calculate the prices for all of them together. For $99, the standard edition is a steal. For my rating, I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. It is truly incredible. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, drop a like down below and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. As I said before, subscribe and ring the bell so that you're notified when a new video goes up. And that's pretty much it for me. I will see you guys next time. Peace.